Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, National Test on the Gong. I'm absolutely happy and proud to present the Tesla Cybertruck from Washington DC. I'm here to test this vehicle. I have a fabulous number of videos with the FSD 14.2 on the Cybertruck, but this time this is a non-FSD video. So if you want to see the FSD videos, check the top right corner. There'll be links as well as links in the description for the FSD part of the video. Without further ado, let's do this. Now I want to go to
Costco Manassas.
Now obviously I can start the self-driving, but this time this is a non-self-driving trip, so I want to drive by myself. Let me get the adjustment done. This is the person I hired from. This is on Turo. Mr. Hamid, fabulous guy. He was super kind to let me drive the car. He said FSD is enabled, the whole works. So without further ado, let's do this. So I need to get the card. The card is actually pretty cool. It does have the Cybertruck moniker on it, and it has got the silver on top and black at the bottom, and then the back of the card is very similar to the card that we always use with our Teslas. It has to be placed there. And are we ready to go? It does take a little while to then I don't want self-driving backup car. Now it's ready. So now we turn on the reverse gear, and we're going to reverse out of my friend's parking garage, and we have an Amazon cart behind me, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. Which way do I go? This way, hey?
You can pull into that neighbor and then go straight.
Reverse into that drive. So, and then the differential is actually pretty cool. Now go straight. This differential thingy is pretty cool because the rear wheel also turns along with the front wheel as well. So that makes this a very unique car to drive, something which I'm not used to. So I'm maybe a little bit jittery, but I'll give you my unadulterated, my impression of this vehicle as I drive along. And obviously I have to drive on the right side of the road. I shouldn't forget it. For folks who are watching me the first time, my name is Nash. I am an Australian. I do have multiple Teslas. I do have a couple of Tesla Cybertrucks on order as well, but we don't have a Cybertruck in Australia yet. So this is more like a try before you buy. The indicators on the steering wheel, and we do not have any stocks on either side. And we need to join that. And that's a beautiful Bronco in front of us. Lovely vehicle. It's a little bit warm, although it is the winter here. This is a very unique vehicle to drive, and here in the US it's a Tesla galore. Everywhere there are Teslas, and it's been a good run thus far. I have a couple of my high school mates with me. I've come and met them after 29 years. Say hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
It's lovely to meet them as well. So they are being very kind to be my camera crew. Film me as well, and I do have a front perspective 360 degree camera as well. Now if you haven't watched my FSD videos, do check them out. 14.2 is really awesome. Folks in Australia, we do have the 13.1.9, but not the 14.2. The 14.2 is definitely a step up. I have a fair number of videos of the 13.1.9 on a Tesla Model 3 Highland. About 20 videos I have on my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Tesla in the Gong. And also follow me on other socials as well, on Instagram as well as on X, Tesla Gong, to get updates about my videos. This is a very unique drive because the differential angles or steering wheel activation, drive by wire, it makes this a very unique drive. Now this video is going to be unedited, or I'm just going to edit a few bits just to overlap the cameras, but I'm going to have my mates tell me if I make any massive mistake with the driving here, because I'm still not 100% sure. If I start to fumble, I'm going to just hit on the start self-driving button, and it is phenomenal. I've been using that at multiple junctures, and it is a phenomenal thing. 14.2 is near flawless except for a few quirks, and the quirks are there in the video as well. Am I driving okay thus far, guys? Both these guys are American, so they are going to sort of chaperone me and make sure I don't make any massive mistakes. Am I doing okay, guys?
Yep, but the truck can take a lot of beating, I heard.
The truck can take a lot of beating, you reckon? Let's do donuts somewhere. Turo is going to ban me for sure. That much is certain. Now, if you guys want to come and experience this, you can hire this vehicle on Turo. The link to this particular gentleman, Mr. Hamid, his Turo link is on the description of this video. So do check him out. He's a lovely person. He was very kind and he gave me all the instructions, and he sort of let me do my thing. That is pretty good. Driving a truck, or we should be calling the cyber ute or the cybrute, because a truck in Australia is a completely different thing altogether. For us, a truck is a semi for them here in Australia, in America. So for us, we should call it a ute, but we call it the cybrute. Why not? A cyber ute or cybrute. But this is one massive vehicle, and when it starts doing the self-driving, it is a beast apart when it does the self-driving. So it is something, I must say. So smooth drive. The air suspension really improves the overall drive quality. The bumps and lumps on the road, as well as speed breakers, are an absolute breeze to negotiate. And the differential steering column does need a little getting used to. I found it a little difficult, particularly the differential in the stretch when we are doing 50 miles an hour is not very different to what we are used to in our usual cars. But when we are at a slower speed, I believe it's about 20 miles and lower, when the differential activates and the rear wheel also swivels, and making a U-V or a U-turn is an absolute breeze with this vehicle, and that is super cool, I must say. Now, we do not know when we're going to get a Cybertruck in Australia, but I'm really hoping and praying that we can still make a Cybertruck reservation in the US in our Australian websites, but we do not have a delivery date yet. But at the very least, we know that despite a lot of online arguments and counter arguments, I can quite well say that ADR will not have a problem with the Cybertruck. ADR is Australian design rules or Australian design guidelines, and should not have a problem with the Cybertruck, is what I think. Particularly the newer Cybertruck, which is a little bit more curved in the middle. We should not have any sharp angles according to ADR. So we should be okay with this vehicle, is what I think. So this is not going to be a vaporware. We are going to definitely see this in Aussie roads very soon. One wonders when though. Let's see. I'm hoping 2026 we'll see something. Which is, you can actually keep your phone down a little bit now and again. You don't have to keep it all the time.
No.
Thanks.
Why I'm trying to get some of the countryside as well.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Now, because I am driving on the right side of the road, or because it's a left-hand drive car, I'm not wearing my sunglasses because I'm a little worried and I'm being extra cautious and extra careful. So the sun is shining or belting down, I must say. Sorry, folks who are seeing the rear 360 camera, you may have some blocks because of the sunrise are all magnetic. So the Tesla Cybertruck has lots and lots of magnets in them. These are all magnetic. You can see it goes and attaches by a magnet there, and this one's got a magnet too. When you open that, it's got a magnet there as well. So lots of magnets here. The Cybertruck itself, the looks, now people are used to it. It is a polarizing vehicle in itself, because some people absolutely love it, some people absolutely hate it. So it depends on which crowd you are on. Some people think that Elon gave a crayon to X and told him to design a vehicle, and this is what he came up with. Others think that this is a unique vehicle at that. If you love the vehicle, if you hate the vehicle, do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Are you in the love part of the triangle, or are you in the hate part of the triangle? You see what I did there? Triangle, Cybertruck. Rightio. Now, the region can be set here. I'll show you a full menu towards the last of the vehicle. Most people want to watch the drive segments because we can still see this vehicle and even get into the vehicle in Australia. It is there in a couple of our Tesla showrooms where you can go in and sit inside the vehicle. In many of the showrooms now, they're leaving it open so we can actually get in. This has to turn only left, isn't it? I have to take the left.
You're not. Just go to the next lane over. Right side, to the right.
Okay. I am crossing a solid white line. Sorry guys, for folks who are there. Don't leave any nasty comments. You can actually write, Nash drives like a hoon, something like that. That's fine. Those comments are quite welcome. I am driving like a hoon because I am not used to driving on the right side of the road. So the region is pretty good. And you see the way the car behaves when I can actually feel the wheel churning, so to speak. Almost feel like singing the nursery rhyme. The wheels of the bus go round and round. It actually feels like that. You can actually feel the wheels turning, the way the front wheels and the back wheels get activated, and that makes taking the UV an absolute breeze. But you feel the difference when you turn the wheels like so. I don't want people behind me to think, what an idiot, Miss Granger would say in Harry Potter, but I'm going to the right lane.
Yes.
Okay.
But you see the next big light we need to make.
Right to the big light. So you think I should take the last lane?
Slowly, whenever you can.
You think people will let me turn or pass to the next lane if I turn on the indicator?
Normally they would, but with this truck, I'm not sure.
Okay, give it a shot. He may be lucky. Okay. It's still a feature in USA, guys. Unlike what you think, see on the social medias, courtesy is still a feature. Now, for folks who do not want to watch my FSD videos, I thought I'll give you a small little treat in this video as well. So we're going to now turn on self-driving, starting right about now. Boom. And you can actually change this to parking lot, and you can change from hurry to Mad Max mode. We'll keep it at hurry. And this is FSD at its finest. You see that vehicle in front, so it slows down for it, and this is what it does. We have about 4 minutes on our trip, so I thought the last 4 minutes of this trip can be an FSD drive. Just trying to fool you guys by saying that this is an FSD drive because I'm scared to drive in the parking lot, so I'm just letting the car do the driving for me. That's exactly what it is. But you get to watch FSD on a Cybertruck. A massive vehicle like this driving by itself is something. And I promise you, when the semi comes on the US roads with FSD on it, I will have a video of that as well. So do subscribe to my channel. So now we do have to take the middle lane. I am ready to take over. I do read all the comments on my YouTube video, so leave your comments. And because of your comments, I am not going to hold the steering wheel too much. Now we do have to take this lane. We're going to see if the person behind me will yield for me. Will they yield at all? Okay, these lanes turn right, does it? No. Okay, this one turns left. Okay. It was a bit of a hoon drive, that one. I don't think I felt very good about doing this. But the people behind me were very nice, and they let me pass, or let the Cybertruck pass because it's driving by itself. Now, it will actually find a parking. We have to go somewhere towards the right. The Costco is on the right side. You can actually see it there. Costco is on the right. It has already plotted that. Maybe if I zoom this up, it'll be a little bit better for you to see. So there's the stop signs. The car will come to a stop. I'm not going to give any nudge, so my hands have not touched my steering wheel, nor have they touched the pedal either. Now it has to try and find, so it won't go there. Now it has to try and find a parking spot. Will it do it? In the FSD videos that you have probably watched or not watched yet, you would notice what it does, and that is one of the quirky behaviors of 14.2. But let's see whether it will actually find a parking spot and park the vehicle for us. I can force it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to force it. Will it give up? No. So it won't go to the left like it says it should. So it knows that it cannot go to the front there because there's no left turn there. So it's actually turning to the right to find a parking spot and to park the vehicle. No parking spot as of yet. It's still looking for a parking spot. I must say, I'm not touching the wheel, nor am I touching the it's not being courteous. It should let the old gentleman pass, but it did not do it. Okay, non-courteous Cybertruck. It is fine. It's not even in the Mad Max mode. If it's in the Mad Max, probably they'll ram it down. No, I'm just joking, guys. Now it has to find a parking spot. Where will it find? So it is still going back on the right again. We shall see. It could have made left. That's what I thought.
Across Costco though.
Sorry?
No, that left there.
Oh, that left, you reckon? Oh, okay. Maybe it will now have the logic to turn left, I wonder.
No, right, and then left is the way to go. Let's see.
Okay.
There's a larger parking lot there.
On that side, is it?
Yes.
Okay. It yielded for those people with the carts. That's nice. Will it yield for these people? It should. I'm ready to take over just in case. Reserved parking, so it shouldn't go there. I'm hoping it will go straight this time and go that side. Yes, so it didn't turn on the right indicator here. There's a stop sign for pedestrian crossing, so it waits. It's going forward. Does it see that there's a larger parking lot there and not turn left? That's brilliant. So it went past. Good logic, Cybertruck. Good logic. What do you think so, guys? This is a human logic, isn't it? It looked there, it didn't find a parking spot. Just like us human beings, it's trying to sort of some other parking spots here. Very good logic. I really like that. It's still looking. It's looking on both sides for any parking lots there. No parking spots. That's good logic. But if you guys keep watching here, now I'll take this off so that you can watch this better. Yeah. If you keep watching, it'll see the reverse. Oh, now it found a parking spot. Look at that. Oh, it's going to do front parking. Okay. Oh,
because it's Costco, you can dump stuff in the back.
Oh, wow. I didn't think of that. Okay, this is a very good thingy. I'm ready to take the brakes. Oh, come on. Bravo. That was a good drive, wasn't it? You saw the actual driving, a bad driver that I am, and then you saw FSD doing this as well. This is pretty good. I am really impressed. For more videos in the Cybertruck, do check out my channel. This is Nash from Tesla and the Gong signing off. Peace.